Welcome to Lady Lioness and Friends. My name is Donna. I am a white woman with brown hair and glasses. I am wearing a lively device around my neck, and today I'm wearing a blue and yellow Montana State um, shirt. In my background, I'm in my room with an ace flag and a picture of to my right. There's a picture of the solar system and just some family pictures and some calendars in my background. Um, so today, again for Muscular Dystrophy Awareness Month, I'm filming right now because I haven't filmed in a while. Um, Honestly, I've been kind of sick. I had food poisoning for a few days, and then when I got over that, as the temperature changed here in Boise, apparently it did something to the atmosphere that caused me to experience a lot more pain. So I've been kind of in a constant struggle to manage my pain right now. Um, and I'm in quite a bit of pain today. I've been, um, by pain, I mean muscle pain, as if I've been working out vigorously. And that means there's a lot of lactic acid in my body and it's tearing down my muscles. I feel myself getting weaker. Um, I am trying to rest as much as I can to regain some of my energy. Quite low on energy. Um, I've been trying to get some things done, and today I think I'm just going to stay in bed and rest and relax and watch TV and just sleep as much as possible to recover. My bunny Venus has been here cuddling with me, which is nice. As it gets a little cooler, she likes to cuddle. When it was hot for the summer, she didn't like cuddling with me, so I kind of like that. I think she can kind of sense I'm not feeling very good too. She's really great to comfort me in that way. Um, I'm going to, besides uploading this to my YouTube channel, Lady Lioness and Friends, I'm also going to upload it to my Facebook. And if you're one of my Facebook friends watching this, I would appreciate if you go to my YouTube channel called Lady Lioness and Friends and subscribe if you want. You'll get a lot more content on YouTube. I don't upload everything to Facebook because it's a lot of work to do it twice. So I'm just going to once in a while do a video that I upload to Facebook. So if you want all the updates and everything, currently I'm doing a series on accessibility, and I'm going around to different stores and stuff and taking a look at their accessibility for wheelchairs. So if you're interested in that, go to my YouTube channel. Otherwise, I'm going to slow down a little bit just to take care of myself. I'm putting this up just to kind of give an example. It is Muscular Dystrophy Awareness Month, and my type of muscular dystrophy is called mitochondrial myopathy. And for those of you that haven't seen my previous videos, what that means is that my body does not do a good job transforming food into energy for me. And it means that I don't have enough energy to get me through a day. And if I overexert myself, things happen. So maybe I haven't discussed this quite yet. So because I don't have enough energy to get through a day if I just do normal things like, get up, eat, move around the house. And by move around the house, I mean I use my wheelchair when I'm at home, at least when I'm outside of my bedroom. When I'm in my bedroom, I use a cane to get around to make sure I don't fall down or trip on something. And that's a good thing I use the cane, because sometimes I do trip because I can't always feel my feet. And also so anyway, see, I'm having a hard time tracking because I'm so low on energy today. But so a number of things can happen when I'm low on energy, and if I overexert myself, use up too much energy, I can literally deplete my body of energy, and it will shut down parts of my body. I've experienced it can shut down pretty much whatever it likes to save energy, but I have experienced, so one thing I've experienced, and I experience this one most often, is it'll shut down my digestive system. So what that means is that when I eat or drink something, it goes straight through me. I do not absorb the nutrients, and let's just say I have to stay near a bathroom. So that's one thing that happens if I become overexhausted, if I use up too much energy. Another thing that happens is that sometimes, and this is the scariest one that I've experienced, and so far I've only experienced it once, thankfully, but it could choose to shut down my lungs to save energy. I have experienced that once. I was taking a nap, I was exhausted, and I woke up not able to breathe. And it wasn't like asthma. I've experienced asthma. This was not asthma. It was like my lungs just wouldn't work. And thankfully it was just for 2 or 3 seconds. It's the longest 2 or 3 seconds of my life because I thought I was going to die. I could not breathe. And then when I could breathe, finally, I was gasping for air. I was confused. I had trouble asking for help because I couldn't figure out how to use my phone to call 911. And it was very, very frustrating. That experience was why I got myself a Lively device. And you've heard of something like Life Alert, where you push the button if you need in an emergency. That's what this is, but this is a different company. And I like the benefits that come with this Lively device a lot better. The other thing that I have experienced, and I really hate this one because people misinterpret what's going on. I've experienced where it shuts down parts of my brain. We all have something that's called, I'm blanking the name because I'm so fatigued. Executive function. That's it. Executive function helps you organize your thoughts, helps you communicate to people, and that sort of thing. And sometimes when I get overexhausted, my executive function gets shut down. And if I try to push and keep trying to do things, it makes it hard for me to do things like operate a smartphone, operate a computer, even to try to call someone on the phone feels really complicated. I have trouble with communicating with somebody, and if I try to communicate with someone, it can come across pretty harsh and sound like I'm being mean to them. And I'm not trying to. It's just very, very difficult to get words out. It's frustrating. And a lot of times the other person can't quite understand what's going on, and they think that I'm having some kind of mental breakdown, which isn't true. It's not a psychological thing. It's actual physical thing where my brain is shutting down. And it's kind of scary, but it's less scary than my lungs shutting down and not being able to breathe. And the other frustrating part about that is when these things happen, there's very little proof that happens, except for with the digestive system, because there's a literal physical thing that goes on that I could prove to a doctor very easily because it involves going to the bathroom, But with the lungs, when the lungs shut down and when the brain thing shuts down, doctors can't find any trace of what's going on, and it's frustrating trying to explain it to them. Thankfully, my specialist that deals with my mitochondrial myopathy understands these things, but regular doctors don't have a clue with it, what's going on, and they think that it's all in your head and you're making it up, until they, I don't know, communicate with my other doctor or whatever. But anyway, I don't feel like my executive function is shutting down, but if I were to go out and try to go to an event or do anything, like, I don't know, if I were able to go to the store, go shopping or something, I would come back even more exhausted, and it probably could shut down my executive function at this point. So anyway, those are frustrating things that happen with mitochondrial myopathy, and that's on top of eating away at my muscles and making me weaker, um, and the pain that comes along with that. So it's a really frustrating disease because it's something that doesn't have any very much outward manifestations that other people can see. So it's it's somewhat an invisible disease. It's less invisible when I use my wheelchair, but I think people get confused if they see me like get up out of my wheelchair. A lot of people don't understand that there are a lot of ambulatory wheelchair users. Not being able to walk is not the only qualification for needing a wheelchair. For me, it's because of my fatigue, and I'm also a fall risk. So it's really good for me to use my wheelchair because it extends my energy so I don't have to walk around and use up my energy that way. So anyway, this is a long enough video. So if you're watching this on Facebook, like I said, go on over to my YouTube channel. And for everybody who goes to my YouTube channel, please like and subscribe to my channel if you like what information you're seeing here. Just for so you know, my channel is the only place you can get information on what it's like to live with mitochondrial myopathy, because nobody on the internet is giving this information outside of medical information, which doesn't even make sense to me when I try to read it. So anyway, I hope everyone is doing well. Don't worry about me. This is just something I learned to live with. I have learned to live with it. I am only giving this information for informational purposes. I don't want anyone to feel bad for me or feel sorry for me. I'm just a human being with a human experience that a lot of people don't get to experience. So anyway, sending lots of love to everyone out there. Talk to you soon. Again, this is Lady Lioness and Friends signing off. Mwah.